Definition: Internal supply chain management. Internal supply chain refers to the chain of activity within a company that ends with providing product to customer. This process involves various functions within the company such as sales, production and distribution. The internal supply chain has a high impact on the success of the company. Operations need to run smoothly to create a harmonious work environment and efficient workflow. Purchasing, manufacturing, distribution and sale. Each is sub-process of the internal supply chain has its own goal. The purchasing department, for example, want to keep inventory low, while the production team strive to use its resources effectively. At the same time, the distribution team to spread the product optimally across the network, and the sales team is focused on a high level of service for its customer. If the overall view of the internal supply chain process is lost, conflict is inevitable and optimal performance cannot be achieved. A smooth and integrated supply chain planning process can only be achieved when all factors are integrated.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Hazaikal bin Muhammad Fairuz. My matric number is 23DLS20F1039. Okay, today I would like to talk about the benefit of internal supply chain management. Okay, first we look at the benefit of ISCM. Point number 1 is increase collaboration and visibility. It is important to link together as many areas as possible to enable strong collaboration with the end goal of reducing costs, waste, production time, and response time. In other words, it is easier to collaborate with others company than to hire a firm to complete a given task. Okay, next point number 2. Stay on top of demand. Okay, product innovation and financial strategy that companies are better positioned to predict demand and act. Okay, the product produced by the firm must have a unique feature and always innovate on their product so that customer feel comfortable and continue to buy them. Next, point number 3, flexibility. A good management system can respond rapidly to the internal event factor that happen in the company, such as fluctuating customer demand, the change of technology, and machine breakdown. The company should be prepared for the following problem so that production process will not be affected and harmful profit. Okay, next, the last point, eliminate waste. Integrating data from across operation in the best way to ensure that the supply chain is sustainable and successful in the long term. Eliminate waste in supply chain and increase agility allow organization to respond effectively to unpredictability. For example, with the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic, most company employers need to think of effective way to reduce the losses incurred by reducing their employees.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Umar bin Azhar. My matric number is 23DLS20F1079. Today I will explain about features of internal supply chain management. There are 5 features, which is strategic planning, demand planning, supply planning, fulfillment and field service. First, strategic planning. This process focuses on the network design of the supply chain. Key decisions include location and capacity planning of facilities. Second, demand planning. Demand planning consists of forecasting demand and analyzing the impact on demand of demand management tools such as pricing and promotions. Supply planning. The function of supply planning is to meet the demand forecast as efficiently as possible. This requires managing all aspects of inventory, production, and logistics. These aspects may include plan and receive orders, the current inventory, the lead times for manufacturing the product, minimum order quantities, chasing demand, leveling production, and managing safety stock. Next is fulfillment. Once a plan is in place to supply demand, it must be executed. The fulfillment process links each order to a specific supply source and means of transportation. The software applications that typically fall into the fulfillment segment are transportation and warehousing management applications. And lastly, field service. After the product has been delivered to the customer, it eventually must be serviced. Service process focus on setting inventory levels for spare parts as well as scheduling service calls. Some of the scheduling issues here are handled in a similar manner to aggregate planning, and the inventory issues are typically inventory management problems. Next, I will explain about job function of the organizations that benefits from ISCM. First, purchasing. Purchasing is one of the first functions of supply chain management. In the manufacturing process, raw materials are required to produce goods and products. It is important that these materials are procured and delivered on time so the production can begin. For this to occur, coordination with suppliers and delivery companies will be required to avoid any potential delays. Next, operations. The operation team engage in demand planning and forecasting. Before giving a raw material purchase order, the organization must anticipate the possible demand for a product and the number of units it needs to produce. If the demand is over-anticipated, then it could result in excess inventory costs. If the demand is under-anticipated, the establishment would not be able to meet customer demand, which leading to revenue loss. Next is logistics. Logistics is the part of supply chain management that coordinates all aspects of planning, purchasing, production, warehousing, and transportation so that the products will reach the end customer without any hindrance. Next, resource management. Production consumes raw materials, technology, time, and labor. Resource management ensures that the right resources are allocated to the right activities in an optimized manner. This will ensure that an optimized production schedule is created to maximize the efficiency of the operation. And lastly, information workflow. Information sharing and distribution is what keeps all of the other functions of supply chain management on track. If the information workflow and communication are poor, it could break apart the entire chain. Many disruptions that arise in supply chains can be prevented by increased visibility and communication.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Sophie binti Made. My matrix number is 23DLS20F1019. So today I want to talk about example of software. Firstly is Sin7. It's a fully integrated cloud-based inventory management software that streamlines stock management across multiple channels. It connects products, sale channels, stocks location, orders, warehouses, workflow, reports, and other essential supply management areas in one central, automated location. Product sellers and retailers can use this application to get products to a large number of customers through a variety of sales channels eventually. This software is helpful to professionals in operation, finance, warehouse, e-commerce, and other business sector. The company that use Sin7 is Mustang Steve, Nathan James, Noricon, and else. Okay, next I want to talk about InfoPlus. InfoPlus is a cloud-based warehouse management system for small and medium-sized B2B and B2C businesses. This app serves companies in e-commerce, wholesalers, retail, and third-party logistics (3PL). It helps users handle shipping and orders, inventory and warehouse management, and integration. It also allows professionals to coordinate sales channels, find the lowest shipping rates, and fulfill various for other business needs. The industry that use InfoPlus is customer goods, food and beverage, warehousing, and regular goods. Supplier management software is seamless and improve the purchasing and fulfilling process between a company and its supplier. With these apps, it can view supplier performance, improve the qualities of product and service, support supply chain workflow, and prevent potential issues with supplier. Consolidating supplier data in a central location can increase efficiency, focus, collaboration, reduce the cost of poor quality (COPQ), and ensure supply compliance.